Shall we get started?
Sounds good.
Okay.
A bunch
Lots
of circles.
Okay.
Buds that are very close.
Pals.
Cookie that has been deemed kosher since 19.
I'm going to assume that's the Oreo because that was the one that I was like, what? They get
Conks.
something with an S at the end.
Unoccupied. Idle.
It's going to be free. Pals is probably wrong. It could be BFFs. And then for conks, bops.
Like this?
Like bops on the head, yeah.
Cheese and feta. Booze hounds. Is that someone who drinks a lot?
I'm assuming.
Sauce. Make wise through season.
Okay, 17 across is petunia pig.
Petunia pig, like that?
Yes. So what do we have?
So isn't there something like so-see or something? I don't know how you spell it that way though. Yeah. Veterans Day month is it November?
November.
Okay,
yeah.
So I think this must not be.
For what it's worth, I don't know why, but I'm noticing if we read the circles backwards,
paint. Yeah.
We get paint. I don't know why the gap, and I don't know what that relates to, but this sort of looks like a pinwheel to me if you look at the.
I see.
Anyways, just noticing. Anyways.
No, thank you for noticing that. Noted colonial.
Is that Paine? Thomas Paine?
I think you're right. Senora Perron. Ava.
Yeah.
For those who think young sloganeer.
Pepsi? I don't know, but.
Maybe. Walled city of Spain. I don't know this.
Well, I think it's a Vila because I'm pretty sure that's a Pip.
How do you spell Vila?
P-I-P. Well, I'm sorry, that's Pip, and
like
that would be L-A.
Small hard seed Pip.
That's what I'm saying.
Moccasin.
I'm going to say slip on.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Iago.
Okay.
C53 across. With 21 across, artists known to 39 across, pigments back and forth. Isn't that something Pollock?
Pollock.
Whoops. What is his name again?
Pollock?
Make art like paint something.
Splatter?
No.
Okay. Jackson. It's Jackson Pollock.
Jackson. Exceedingly.
Ever so.
Are you okay with this so-see, this Y thing? Signal that a reply is coming in a.
I mean, there's the dots,
yeah.
but.
Diatribe trigger. Original sin?
Sure.
Pat, who wrote The Prince of Tides and The Great Santini. Source of some rings.
I would assume it's ends in S. But.
What you need some wiggle room to do.
Betelgeuse constellation.
Orion, I think. Where you might find love away from home. Don't know. Let me try this. Okay. Signal. Still.
How about dots and just souses?
So like that?
Yeah, like a souse is a booth, would be a booth sound, and then souses makes it plural.
Irk? No, this must be a vowel here. I don't know, let's move somewhere else. Or are you okay moving somewhere else?
Mm-hmm.
Indian, wait.
I mean, maybe it's even not. So and non.
Okay. Low-ranking sailor. I don't know these. Accept own. No, this is own, right?
Okay. So then roti. Is it
official proceedings? Right? No, but this is plural, right? So it would be S. So, but the SWS seems a little wrong too.
I'm just getting rid of that. I think it's ends in an A,
Here?
Mhm.
Okay. We cry?
Oh, what about acta then?
Act A? Acta?
It's
I
a
don't quite
Latin
okay.
term. Drip.
Oh, drip.
Let's leave that.
Okay. Dream. Adonis? Isn't Adonis like a...
Sure.
I don't quite remember what it's supposed to mean, but B something mono for Wikipedia. I don't know. Male hedgehog.
Don't
Don't know. All right, I'm gonna come up over here. Daffy Duck.
know.
Lisper.
Lisper, I guess.
Babe in the Arctic. This is something. Letters at a bar.
So a bar could be like a bar exam for like attorneys, but
Yeah.
I don't know. IDs, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Terrific, super. Attempt to block.
Not sure.
Babe in the Arctic, somewhat.
Okay, what are these all 5? Okay, these are all going to be paint, and like the paint is dripping. It's Jackson Pollock.
Do you think this
It's
is going to
going
be
backwards,
upwards?
I
So
think.
like this? Thank you. Oops. Like this, probably?
That's my thinking, but
Somewhat. This IAP is
yeah,
a little
it would be
weird for me.
It would be INT if we went the other way with this paint. I mean, it's back and forth and up and down, and so.
Somewhat.
Oh, well, okay, let's go the other way for this one because 16 across could be épée. And that needs an A.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry about what it will be. I mean,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure these are all going to say paint.
Yeah, no, I like that. Like times that are the most expensive.
Peak.
I don't get it.
An A. Like peak rates.
Oh, I see. Chicago Exchange.
I don't know, the Chicago like stock exchange or whatever.
Okay. A drainage collector is...
Trap.
Thank you. Gillette razor.
Acta.
Is that?
Yeah, which makes me not happy with this, but that's okay.
Right, something is... I don't...
Yeah.
RP something is...
Seal pup. It's not a trap. Seal pup. And IPA makes sense for letters at a bar.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
What about 37 across being oppose?
37.
And then then it ends with point for the somewhat. Okay. Up.
Somewhat. Up to a point, but
Atra.
Is it Paul Locke?
Maybe.
Up to a point.
And then a sump pump, and this is
an
R right there.
Here?
Yeah. Let's just
To
assume.
it's like the Mercantile Exchange or something like that.
Yeah,
Is that
I
what
guess.
this is?
And is it supposed to?
Sorry, where are you?
That's going to be an ester, though. I was wondering if 12 down is like something in brief or in short. But
like
Reedy?
Oppose sound, I like that. Suffix with
quartzite, I guess so.
Homer,
Okay, that
yeah,
makes
that
sense.
makes sense. Modest reply.
I try.
That's cool, Teddy L. Don't know. Gem, that is a, okay, so this is going to be pay in, oops, and then this is opal, I suspect. Suffered a 8 it,
Yeah.
maybe. Jete, what is
Beats.
it? Beeps.
Ornate.
Ornate. Narcs is a
DEA.
DEA, right? Tango for is a dip.
Is this Paddington?
Paddington.
Yes. We go off of the O and the R when you're.
Where are you?
Right there. But we can do it.
Industry that encourages strikes. I don't know. Oklahoma State Tree. Taunts so as to get a reaction. Samovar, I don't know what that is. Melodic passage.
Okay, I don't know, but maybe off of the T, right? Then it's something.
This is auto.
Yeah, that's what I was going to.
Succeed and then some. Don't know. Recycle. Sign on a pin. Recycle in down. Leaning to the right.
Not sure.
One leaning to the right.
Not sure.
I don't know. Yeah. Drip. Make art drip.
We could say. All right.
Greeting in Rio.
What about dribble?
Dribble like this.
Mm-hmm.
A swab.
B.
How do you spell it? What do you want?
BIE.
Like this.
Yeah.
Male hedge. Bob.
Oh, Ola. Let's say it's a bear.
Like, oops. Like that?
Yeah.
B.
Or a boar. Is it be bold? And oil would be okay for strikes. Or like.
Okay, B.
And then a red oak for a tree.
Ah, red.
So you have to make it a boar, not a bear. Be bold. Is that a
yeah, okay,
Wikipedia
that makes
thing?
sense. I don't know. But taunts, omits, O. Sam over.
I mean, it could be a red elm too.
I like that better. In terms of I'm. I don't know. Let's come back to that. Pat.
Wait, 43 down. I feel like we could get Pacific food fish. Or we could try the JA off of Jackson.
Come together, join. Running shoe brand.
I think it's like Avis or
Removal.
Avia. No, it's IA.
This long ride. Org for Lieutenant Columbo.
I'm going to say NYPD. I'm not sure, but we can get rid of the V. Removal from danger.
Where you might find something camp, right?
Tennis? Oh, ha ha ha.
Right. Tennis camp. Okay. Diatribe ire? Is it just?
I guess so.
I don't quite understand how that. What you need some wiggle room to do is. I don't quite get it. Conai?
Conroy or Conroy?
Source.
Oh, disco.
This must be onion.
Oh yeah, onion rings.
No.
What about
what is
cod?
This? Biology is a science, right?
Rock cod.
Rock cod. Okay. Is this?
What about limo?
No. Come together. Running.
It could be gels. I usually think of that with a G, but and then SD, but that's an evac. And I mean, it's got to be
Avia.
I think it's Avia. San Antonio, South American. I don't know.
Okay. I guess we're not 100% sure about elm. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay, leaning to the right is abbreviated.
One leaning to the right. Is this like literal or political? Or
I think 60 or 69 is political and 66 is not, but that's me.
Okay.
Okay, let's get rid of elm. We'll fill in some.
Succeed and then some rock.
Sure.
Recycle.
In me? Or
if this is me, blank TCM, I don't really. I mean, blank OKE is reasonable for a word, but I don't quite understand what would be leaning to a right.
well, 66 across is abbreviated, so.
Right, it could be anything, I guess. But.
Yeah.
Melodic passage would be motif would be 5 letters.
Is a samovar a type of like blade, like a sword?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to get somewhere. I feel like this one we should be able to get. I mean,
taunts,
like
so
eggs, nudges.
Does snits mean any? I mean, just going back, we are spelling Paddington correctly, right? Okay.
Okay, let's focus on 69 across for a moment. If it does end OKE, what are some words that
And to be honest, I'm not that convinced of rock or in me, but
Yeah.
mostly because I'm not sure that I don't think melodic passage ends in ORI.
Okay. There's like cantata. There's
Those are types of music, and I don't know that I would think of that as a particularly melodic passage.
okay. That's cool, Daddy-O. Way to go. Righto.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's Elm, I'm agog.
This was at least plausible to me. We're pretty stuck, I feel like.
Yeah, why don't we look up the definition of samovar then?
Okay.
You want me to do that?
Sure.
I go old school with a hard copy dictionary on this one and see if I can get it. Is that all right? Okay. All right. Samovar?
Samovar.
Okay, a metal urn with a spigot used to boil water for tea. So urn.
So this must be a red. Maybe it's not red.
I like dribble.
Is swabby?
Yeah, like a swab is definitely like it's the person who swabs the decks.
Yeah,
Who like so I think.
Red. I just don't know what's gonna. Do you think it is red something, or do you think that it's a 6-letter thing?
Either, but certainly ornate I like for sure.
Okay.
So it starts with an R. Okay.
Be bold is plausible.
I don't get how it's for Wikipedia, but red fur would be an I. Okay, is priori? No. Traora.
I'm gonna get rid of both of these because I feel like they're distracting. I'm not so.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Melodic.
Okay, I'm gonna go hard school, old school in a different direction.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a thesaurus for taunts. I mean, I feel like we practice 51 down quite enough, but I feel like we should be able to get it. But anyways, I suppose we could really go old school and go for an almanac. Don't we have? I think I have one of those. Okay. I'm just gonna, I'm thinking sort of like a rag. Okay, here are synonyms for taunt, okay, in case it brings anything. Okay, jeer, mock, insult, tease, rag, jive, twit.
Twit fits.
twits. Okay. Okay. Guy, ridicule, deride, snigger, sneer, torment, provoke, harass, jeer, chafe, scoff. Yeah, I'm not so keen on the. Okay. Can I go old school on the?
You can do whatever you like, honey.
Okay. I'm gonna try to find the state tree of Oklahoma, old school
Okay.
style.
And,
State flowers, birds, and trees. 291. Tree. Red bud.
red
Oh,
bud.
yeah. Baits would be a way to like taunt someone.
Okay.
I dig ya. I
I
dig.
dig, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Or I dig it.
I'm a lot airy. This still doesn't quite make sense to me. Maybe auto is wrong?
Well, Paddington is, so we know it's a TT, right? And so,
So this has to be YT something then, right?
well, it could be I dig it instead of I dig ya.
Okay. Two toe.
Tory? What about a Tory?
As in from British to
Mhm.
yeah, I guess so. Or recycle only.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and then ital for italicized.
Ah, I like that. Okay.
Sore.
Arioso. Okay. Do we think that our issue is here?
Yeah, try an S.
S?
Try a D. Try an F.
F seems a little weird.
Well, no, I know there would be a San Francisco Police Department.
Well, I mean, this JE. What about L? What about LAPD?
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, honey.
Awesome. That was not so good for us.
It was a little long for Wednesday. It might even have been about 50% longer than our
Oh my
average,
goodness.
but that is okay because an average is exactly that. Some days should be bigger, and some days should be smaller.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. It just means we were challenged, and that's a good thing, right? We are wise through experience. Where is my Yevka? Kyrgyzstan. I see.
To be honest, I would not be able to place It's one of the former Soviet stans, but of the I don't think I could place.
That's the place where Beth Rodden and Tommy Caldwell got kidnapped from. So I think it's probably close to like Nepal.
The Himalayas.
Yeah.
I see. I'm sorry. Is it okay if I scroll down?
I'm at that one author's name, less of a stumbling block.
Okay.
Is this a Rachel article?
I don't quite remember. Yes.
Okay. I feel like it is not phrased the way that Deb would,
Deb
but
would.
it sounds like Deb. Wait, without the puns. We can check the 19A, 35A, or 54D later because I don't remember what those were.
I'm sorry, I'm still here.
Okay. I'm laughing about the running sheep ran thing because we stumbled on that for a while. I mean, yeah, I get confused between Avis and Avia. But then there's always the Puma and the Nike.
Yeah. Can I scroll down?
I think I'm behind you today.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'm on the 35A if you want to scroll to that. Oh, I see.
Maybe I just don't. Does one use the word Tory outside of the
British
English or
system?
British politics?
Well, I think if you talk
Context.
about like early American government, I feel like there was maybe some Tory Whig stuff going on in the US too back in the day. But I don't know if that was before Declaration of Independence or not. But for the most part, it's British. But I think the fact that it's British doesn't mean it can't be a correct answer to this clue, right?
Can I scroll down?
Nice job on deciphering that Merc referred to mercantile.
I mean, I feel like I've heard the Chicago Mercantile Exchange.
I guess I've
just
only
enough times that.
Yeah, I guess I think of NASDAQ and it's NASDAQ and Merck that they usually. What are the things that they usually quote for stocks? How they're doing? It's the NASDAQ for sure, the NASDAQ index. And then what's the other one? Oh, the Dow. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think the Chicago stuff is quoted as nearly as much as the New York stuff. Okay. Can I scroll down?
I agree that it was a little bit groan-worthy for 29D. I guess I don't quite think of him as a dribbler as much as a splat. Like, I mean, I think of dribbling as relatively passive, and I think of splatter as pretty active. And I think of Jackson Pollock's artwork often evokes movement and action to me, even though there are plenty of places with dribble on it. I think of it as a pretty motion centric. Anyways, whatever. That's just me.
I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Okay, I'm on the for instance, if you want to put that at the top.
Yes.
I guess maybe he did dribble. I feel like I've watched documentaries where it's not just dribble. That's cute.
Can I scroll down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they thought about splat or spatter. Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's fine. Shall we be done?
Sure. That sounds fine.